truth. To give and to receive are one in truth. I will receive what I'm giving now. To everyone I offer quietness. To everyone I offer peace of mind. To everyone I offer gentleness. To give and to receive are one in truth. To give and to receive are one in truth. I will receive what I'm giving now. To give and to receive are one in truth. To give and to receive are one in truth. I will receive what I am giving now. Glad that you've come to join me in studying A Course in Miracles. We're studying from the Foundation for Inner Peace publication of A Course in Miracles. Here on Lesson 108, April the 17th of 2024, Wednesday. And I'm Miracle Willie, forgiveness teacher from the Ozarks. So let's look at our lesson. He says that after today's lesson, things are going to go a lot easier. You'll see the cause and effect, because we're going to learn and we're going to experience this in our meditation today. Every 5 minutes of every hour if you can, but at least for a moment experience the recognition that what you send out is what you're receiving. So whatever you give anyone, if you give someone an anger feeling, you're going to feel anger, obviously. If you send out loving thoughts to all your brothers and sisters, which should be everybody in your mind, then you'll receive that feeling of whatever it is you're sending out, gentleness, quietness, happiness. Let's look at what he says here in Lesson 108. To give and to receive are one in truth. Vision depends upon today's idea. The light is in it, for it reconciles all seeming opposites. And what is light except the resolution born of peace of all your conflicts and mistaken thoughts into one concept, which is wholly true? That one, even that one, will disappear, because the thought behind it will appear instead to take its place. And now you are at peace forever, for the dream is over then. True light that makes true vision possible is not the light the body's eyes behold. It is a state of mind that has become so unified that darkness cannot be perceived at all. And thus what is the same is seen as one, while what is not the same remains unnoticed, for it is not there. This is the light that shows no opposites, and vision, being healed, has power to heal. This is the light that brings your peace of mind to other minds, to share it and be glad that they are one with you and with themselves. This is the light that heals because it brings single perception, based upon one frame of reference, from which one meaning comes. Here are both giving and receiving seen as different aspects of one thought, whose truth does not depend on which is seen as first, nor which appears to be in second place. Here it is understood that both occur together, that the thought remain complete. And in this understanding is the base on which all opposites are reconciled, because they are perceived from the same frame of reference, which unifies this thought. One thought completely unified will serve to unify all thought. This is the same as saying one correction will suffice for all correction, or that to forgive one brother wholly is enough to bring salvation to all minds. For these are but some special cases of one law, which holds for every kind of learning, if it be directed by the one who knows the truth. To learn that giving and receiving are the same has special usefulness, because it can be tried so easily and seen as true. And when this special case has proved it always works in every circumstance where it is tried, the thought behind it can be generalized to other areas of doubt and double vision. And from there it will extend and finally arrive at the one thought, which underlies them all. It's so easy to see that what you're sending out's what you're receiving. Because when you send out anger, like I said when we opened, that you're going to feel that anger. Well, there's no separation between what you send out and what you receive in any level, even though it appears to take time to work it out. But we can see it with this particular example, that the effect is immediate. You're the first point in your thought of anger. Before you even express yourself, you're already feeling it because you've thought it. You're wanting to send it out. So we can also do the same with love. You can be the first point of your feeling of love by sending out love. Today we practice with the special case of giving and receiving. We will use this simple lesson in the obvious because it has results we cannot miss. To give is to receive. Today we will attempt to offer peace to everyone and see how quickly peace returns to us. Light is tranquility, and in that peace is vision given us, and we can see. So we begin the practice periods with the instruction for today. We begin the practice periods with the instruction for today and say, to give and to receive are one in truth. I will receive what I am giving now. Then close your eyes and for 5 minutes think of what you would hold out to everyone to have it yours. You might, for instance, say, to everyone I offer quietness. To everyone I offer peace of mind. To everyone I offer gentleness. Say each one slowly and then pause a while, expecting to receive the gift you gave. And it will come to you in the amount in which you gave it. You will find you have exact return, for that is what you asked. It might be helpful, too, to think of one to whom to give your gifts. He represents the others, and through him you give to all. So he's saying, just think of somebody to send your love to. And remember that you're doing that. You want to do it to everybody, but it might be easier to focus if you have a tangible person in mind to send that to. And it's easy. Just pick someone around you and just send them that feeling of love and find out how you'll receive it back. Immediately. As you're sending it, you're receiving it. And our last paragraph, our very simple lesson for today will teach you much. Effect and cause will be far better understood from this time on, and we will make much faster progress now. Think of the exercises for today as quick advances in your learning, made still faster and more sure each time you say, to give and to receive are one in truth. What a wonderful lesson. Okay, let's go look at our text reading for today. And we're ready for, we're in chapter 13, the Guiltless World. And our first section, we've read the introduction. Our first section, guiltlessness and invulnerability. And as you're turning there, what's going on around the world? Well, let's see. In India today, it is Rama Navami Day, which celebrates the birthday of Rama, which was the 7th avatar of Vishnu. So, big celebration day in India. So we'll learn the word in Hindi for peace, and Sanskrit and several other Indian languages is Shaanti. So peace be with you, Shaanti. Okay, and in holidays and observances, it says that it's Banana Bread Day, International Bat Appreciation Day. They eat a lot of insects. So you can appreciate them for that, little mosquito eaters. Blah, blah, blah day. We can laugh, can't we? Laugh, laugh, laugh day. Ellis Island Family History Day. Ford Mustang Day for you car lovers. Malbec World Day, which is a French wine or a French grape that's made into wine, and it's well known as an Argentina grape. National Bookmobile Day, a National Cheese Ball Day, National Haiku Poetry Day, National Kickball Day. I loved playing kickball, particularly when I was a kid. Nothing like a Dame Day. School Librarian Day, and World Hemophilia Day. And then it's Herbalist Day. And so let's talk about one herb. Let's talk about Symphyllum officinale, which is comfrey, also known as bone set and knit bone. Obviously what it's used for, broken bones. It's a perennial herb. Science Direct said that it's used as a poultice on deep bone injuries, like bone breaks. Also can be drank as a tea. Be aware that too much of it can have detrimental causes, as I understand. So do your research before you take it internally. But it has been used for upset stomach, ulcers, heavy menses, diarrhea, bloody urine, cough, bronchitis, cancer, and angina, tightening around the chest. So anyway, a poultice or to soak it in a tea, a broken bone, it's evidently said soak it for about 20 minutes in a tea that's been steeped for 15 minutes, then cooled enough where you can put your broken bone in your part of your body that's broken in that wash. And then Hira, Tanenashi, Asian persimmon. Let's talk about that out of Edible Landscaping. The Hira Tanenashi Asian persimmon, when fully dormant, has stood negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit below zero, Siberian cold, in northern Japan. But because of the East Coast fluctuating springtime temperatures and late frosts, I do not recommend it where there are negative 10 degree Fahrenheit winters. Orange fruit, medium size, excellent quality, appealing appearance, sweet when flesh is soft, high annual bearing, early ripening, height around 15 foot, space 12-foot circles, leaves have an excellent red fall color, mostly seedless fruit, zones 6 through 8. So be aware of late frost with that plant, but it will grow in the Ozarks. And then our in Permaculture for Beginners by Carrie Mitchell. We're ready for Chapter 7, Using Mulch. Mulch has many purposes in permaculture. Saves time in weeding, watering, and fertilizing. Mulching is covering the soil with organic materials such as wood chips, straw, weeds, leaves, sawdust, shavings, etc. Be careful if you use things that compact like sawdust. Sometimes it's hard for the water to reach down in there. So just allow for that. That's why I like wood chips. But you might have access to a lot of sawdust. You can use it. Just be aware that you want the water to not just run off and not soak in. Mulch mimics low-lying plants on the ground and the annual leaf fall in deciduous forests. Mulch benefits the soil in many ways, and we're going to have a whole chapter studying a little bit about mulch in the next few days. So let's go take a look now at our text reading and take along with us our idea for today, which is what? What you're giving is what you're going to receive. So give love so you can receive love. Give happiness so you can receive happiness. To give and to receive are one in truth. I will receive what I am giving now. Guiltlessness and invulnerability. Earlier I said that the Holy Spirit shares the goal of all good teachers, whose ultimate aim is to make themselves unnecessary by teaching their pupils all they know. The Holy Spirit wants only this, for sharing the Father's love for His Son. He seeks to remove all guilt from His mind, that He may remember His Father in peace. Peace and guilt are antithetical. Now, antithetical, that means mutually opposed or contrasted mutually, incompatible, mutually incompatible. I couldn't read my own writing. Sorry about that. Anyway, mutually opposed or mutually incompatible. So peace and guilt are antithetical, and the Father can be remembered only in peace. Love and guilt cannot coexist, and to accept one is to deny the other. Guilt hides Christ from your sight, for it is the denial of the blamelessness of God's Son. We don't need guilt, do we? We don't want to see guilt. We're seeing what is not real. In the strange world that you have made, the Son of God has sinned. How could you see him then? By making him invisible, the world of retribution rose in the black cloud of guilt that you accepted, and you hold it dear. For the blamelessness of Christ is the proof that the ego never was and can never be. Without guilt, the ego has no life, and God's Son is without guilt. As you look upon yourself and judge what you do honestly, you may be tempted to wonder how you can be guiltless. Yet consider this: you're not guiltless in time, but in eternity. You have sinned in the past, but there is no past. Always has no direction. Time seems to go in one direction, but when you reach the end, it will roll up like a long carpet spread along the past behind you and will disappear. As long as you believe the Son of God is guilty, you will walk along this carpet, believing that it leads to death, and the journey will seem long and cruel and senseless, for so it is. Let me move my guitar over here out of the sun. The journey the Son of God has set himself is useless indeed, but the journey on which his Father sets him is one of release and joy. The Father is not cruel, and his Son cannot hurt himself. The retaliation that he fears and that he sees will never touch him, for although he believes in it, the Holy Spirit knows it is not true. The Holy Spirit stands at the end of time, where you must be because he is with you. He has already undone everything unworthy of the Son of God, for such was his mission, given him by God, and what God gives has always been. 5. You will see me as you learn the Son of God is guiltless. He has always sought his guiltlessness, and he has found it. For everyone is seeking to escape from the prison he has made, and the way to find release is not denied him. Being in him, he has found it. When he finds it is only a matter of time, and time is but an illusion. Time is but an illusion, a dream that we'll wake up from. For the Son of God is guiltless now, and the brightness of his purity shines untouched forever in God's mind. God's Son will always be as he was created. Deny your world and judge him not, for his eternal guiltlessness is in the mind of his Father and protects him forever. When you have accepted the atonement for yourself, you will realize there is no guilt in God's Son, and only as you look upon him as guiltless can you understand his oneness. For the idea of guilt brings a belief in condemnation of one by another, projecting separation in place of unity. You can condemn only yourself, and by so doing, you cannot know that you are God's Son. You can condemn only yourself, and by so doing, you cannot know that you are God's Son. You have denied the condition of his being, which is his perfect blamelessness. Out of love he was created, and in love he abides. Goodness and mercy have always followed him, for he has always extended the love of his Father. That is our reality. As you perceive the holy companions who travel with you, you will realize that there is no journey, but only an awakening. The Son of God who sleepeth not has kept faith with his Father for you. there is no road to travel on and no time to travel through. For God waits not for his Son in time, being forever unwilling to be without him. And so it has always been. Let the holiness of God's Son shine away the cloud of guilt that darkens your mind, and by accepting his purity as yours, learn of him that it is yours. Paragraph 8. You are invulnerable because you are guiltless. You can hold on to the past only through guilt, for guilt establishes that you will be punished for what you have done, and thus depends on one-dimensional time, proceeding from past to future. No one who believes this can understand what always means, and therefore guilt must deprive you of the appreciation of eternity. You are immortal because you are eternal, and always must be now. Guilt, then, is a way of holding past and future in your mind to ensure the ego's continuity. For if what has been will be punished, the ego's continuity is guaranteed. Yet the guarantee of your continuity is God's, not the ego's. And immortality is the opposite of time, for time passes away while immortality is constant. Paragraph 9. Accepting the atonement teaches you that immortality is. Accepting the atonement teaches you what immortality is. For accepting your guiltlessness, you learn that the past has never been, and so the future is needless and will not be. The future, in time, is always associated with expiation. Expiation, the act of making amends for wrongdoing. So catch this. The future, in time, is always associated with expiation, and only guilt could induce a sense of a need for expiation, or the making of amends. Accepting the guiltlessness of the Son of God as yours is therefore God's way of reminding you of his Son and what he is in truth. For God has never condemned his Son, and being guiltless, he is eternal. 10. You cannot dispel guilt by making it real and thus atoning for it. This is the ego's plan, which it offers instead of dispelling it. The ego believes in atonement through attack, being fully committed to the insane notion that attack is salvation. And you who cherish guilt must also believe it. For how else but by identifying with the ego could you hold dear what you do not want? And the last paragraph, 11. The ego teaches you to attack yourself because you are guilty, and this must increase the guilt, for guilt is the result of attack. In the ego's teaching, then, there is no escape from guilt, for attack makes guilt real, and if it is real, there is no way to overcome it. The Holy Spirit dispels it simply through the calm recognition that it has never been. As he looks upon the guiltless Son of God, he knows that this is true, and being true for you, you cannot attack yourself, for without guilt, attack is impossible. You then are saved because God's Son is guiltless, and being wholly pure, you are invulnerable. You're guiltless, you're invulnerable, and so are all your brothers and sisters. So send out that recognition today so that you receive that recognition. To give and to receive are one in truth. I will receive what I am giving now. So, what kind of things do you want to send out? What kind of things do you want to receive? Be the change you want to see, Gandhi said. Another way of saying that is give what you want to receive. So, you might want to receive a grateful heart. So send out being grateful in your heart. Kind acceptance. I wrote down a few that I've kind of pondered on. To everyone I offer my forgiveness. To everyone I offer only good. To everyone I offer kind acceptance. To everyone I offer a listening ear. To everyone I offer supporting thoughts. And to everyone I offer happiness. To everyone I offer all my love. For everyone I offer a great big smile. You know, all those things. To give and to receive are one in truth. To give and to receive are one in truth. To give and to receive are one in truth. I will receive what I'm giving now. To everyone I offer quietness. To everyone I offer peace of mind. To everyone I offer gentleness. To everyone I offer a grateful heart. To everyone I offer only good. To everyone I offer forgiveness. To everyone I offer kind acceptance. To everyone I offer a listening ear. To everyone I offer supporting thoughts. To everyone I offer happiness. To everyone I offer all my love. To everyone I offer a great big smile. To give and to receive are one in truth. I will receive what I'm giving now. To everyone I offer quietness. To everyone I offer peace of mind. To everyone I offer gentleness. To give and to receive are one in truth. I will receive what I'm giving now. To everyone I offer quietness. To everyone I offer peace of mind. To everyone I offer gentleness. To give and to receive are one in truth. I will receive what I am giving now. Shaanti.